Okay, just a short catch up. We've been through at Cash4clubs. Had a couple of clubs to take through to them, which was handy because the value of those ones that I took back, I managed to pick up a set of Titleist muscleback blades with pretty much standard lofts, standard length as well. So we'll put them in play tomorrow, or the next time you see this video on course, just to see the difference, because obviously you get 2 weeks, no quibble, money back and all that. They're a used set of irons. I'll show you them. Really good value. 99 quid paid, brand new grips on them, so if I took the grips off I'd probably get my money back, but they're in good condition, shafts are good, that's the main thing, and gave them a quick check, everything looks good. You can virtually guarantee that with golf clubs for cash you are buying genuine items, because they do all the checks and they're, you know, good at checking the lofts and the lie if you ask them. So done all that, quite happy. Like I say, this links into that last video where we were talking about like modern cranked lofts and the fact that you just aren't getting the correct descent angles on your clubs, and from that you're always fighting to try and get the ball to actually, well, go the right distance, but not only go the right distance, but actually get the thing to stop at the end, where you watch the pros and literally they're caning it like so much higher than the likes of we're hitting it, and a lot of it is to do with the modern equipment that we've all been sort of suckered into using. I mean, I posted that video, or the picture of the tailor-made tour hat with loft up, which was during their SLDR driver campaign. Remember that one? Where they were saying loft up, loft up. They were trying to get people to go as high as like 14-degree loft in those drivers, because they were so low spinning, people couldn't get them in the air. So it was a process of high launch with zero spin, 14-degree, but it was going, you know, miles, and when you caught them, they were the longest driver on tour for 80s, SLDR. And it's the most ironic marketing company slogan ever, because ever since that slogan, all they've done is crank the lofts down on everything, and to the point where your 7-iron's the equivalent of an old 3-iron. Now, one of the comments I got, which was a good comment, fair enough, you could adjust the lofts yourself. The lofts are so cranked that if you did try and bend them that far, you would snap them. So for goodness sakes, do not try adjusting your lofts on your cranked irons, because you've got to crank them that much, you're going to snap them. You can normally you can move a forged head 1 or 2 degrees either direction without too much heartache, but any more than that and you are risking snapping it. And that includes adjusting loft as well as lie angle on the irons. Any more than 1 or 2 degrees movement and you'll find yourself in trouble. And if you take them to a pro and say, well, you know, I want these like the lofts adjusted, they'll be like, oh, maybe we'll be able to get 1 degree on it, but any more than that, and well, I'm not even covering you if I snap one, because the chances are they will just snap. So it's something to keep in mind when you're trying this for yourself. Like I say, just dig out some old clubs, or go into one of these what are they called again, charity shops. I know they're not as good as America, you know, like Stack Golf and that. Good God, they go in and get our charity shops aren't as good, but what you're looking for is like 1960, 1970, even the 80s set of, you know, bladed irons. You only need a couple to try this theory out, and it will cost you next to nothing. Maybe a fiver for 3 clubs or a tenner. Alright, they will be old, but it will give you the difference between your modern club that you're hitting and the actual flight you could be getting if you were playing with clubs with what they would term as old lofts. But in actual fact, if you really look into this, Tiger Woods, just as an example, Tiger Woods plays absolutely the old lofts all the way through his bag. Tiger Woods does not play any club that is cranked. He has honestly got every single club in his bag to the original loft that he played when he was 14, 15 years old. He's never changed them. So just goes to show you why change to something that's cranked when you're losing all control, feel, shot shaping ability. Oh, the list goes on. And Tiger Woods is known for years and had a huge advantage over the rest of the tour because he's used the equipment fitted around him to his lofts and his specs. He's not went with the fashion of cranking lofts. You could argue Tiger Woods has never had to worry about distance, but he's playing old school lofts on his 7-iron and stuff, and he's still getting the flight that he desires. It's not like overspinning and going into the stratosphere. And again, like I say, these pros hit the ball pure. In the wind, the ball does not move, it stays straight. So the fallacy about all this crank loft really has to stop. Anyway, don't want to make this too long because we're slotting this in to a video that hopefully we're getting filmed tomorrow in Stirling, but obviously weather dependent. It's been chucking it doon. That's heavy rain for anyone who's known Scotland. Chucking it doon, or hammering it doon, or lashing it doon, to put it mildly. Bit of flooding, and we're hoping that, fingers crossed, toes crossed, all that we get a nice day for it tomorrow and get a good laugh, which we always do. Failing that, we might actually try and get indoor into the Stirling indoor simulator and hit a few balls with the cranked clubs and old clubs, and it'll tell us the spin, launch and all that, so you'll be able to see it. If failing, if the weather's that bad, we might actually do that. Right, catch you all soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye now. Bye.